Tonight is the night. No, July 1st, 11:07 p.m. I don't know how I feel right now. I guess I can explain by saying this first. A buddy of mine recently just got over I don't even want to say breakup, more of like just a relationship, you know. And in that relationship, the girl cheated on him multiple times. He didn't find out until after he broke up with her. And she was a screaming narcissist. Now, he's talking to me about, how he's feeling. He's like, yeah, man, he's like, bro, I'm ready for a relationship, but like, I don't know if I can trust like anybody I see. And me, I'm just thinking about her, right? Not his girlfriend, past girlfriend, ex, whatever, but I'm thinking about mine. And I'm thinking about, just like, he's talking to me, he's like, man, I look outside, I look at all these beautiful women, and I just, I can't seem to trust them. I can't wrap my head around what that past one did to me. He's like, I'm over her as a person, but I'm not over the effect that she had on me, the everlasting mental warfare she put on a toll on my mental state, And in my head, I'm like, that's what it feels like. And I hate using him as like a way to feel how it feels like, because I've been cheated on before, but I knew it was coming, and I don't think I loved her because I didn't chase after her. I was like, yeah, fuck off, I don't really care. But he helped me understand a lot more than I already do, about how she feels. She looks outside and she can't trust anybody, because of me. I inevitably added to that pattern, that pattern of betrayal, rage, disdain, regret, the feeling of not being enough, right? I added to that feeling when I genuinely wanted to just break that pattern. I wanted to break that. I want to break her out of that mold, right? That she was casted in. And yeah. So I have this comic book. I was scrapbooking all day today and last night. I have this comic book. It's in mint condition. No any signs of nothing. Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. Now, in this comic book, he gets shot trying to save his what's her face? Her lover. I forgot her name. Mia or Maya, something like that. Maya. I can look in a sec. But in this comic book, a lot of things happen. One, he goes and kicks ass with Spider-Man because they're buddies, and Daredevil. And then again, he fights this villain named Red Hood, or Red Mask. Sorry, Red Mask. And he has a sniper. He's basically the counter, like the Marvel version of Red Hood. And he's sitting on a building with a sniper pointed at Moon Knight. Yeah. And his girlfriend is trying to save Moon Knight, right? She's trying to be like, yo, get out of the way. Like, let's go. And, Moon Knight has immunity. He can heal. But he doesn't give a shit about any of that, right? He's just like, no, you go. And then he gets shot, right? Here's some of the panels of Moon Knight and Spider-Man. They're on a roof, and they're just chit-chatting, and Spider-Man asks Moon Knight for a suit, and Moon Knight is like, nah, bro, knock it off. It's so awesome. I bought 4 Wolverine comics because I don't know, reading this again has kind of made me want to get comics books again. So so here you go. So Moon Knight gives Spider-Man one of his like blazers to his tuxedo from Mr. Knight, and it's so funny. And Spider-Man's like, wow, it's so white yet so dark. And he calls Moon Knight Moody Knight. It's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, so this is how much I love her. I love this comic book, right? I cut out 2 panels just for her. I cut out 2 panels. And you'd be asking yourself, why? Why would I do that? I'll show you. So I've been scrapbooking all day. In the notebook, you know, all this stuff. So far, this is what I made. And this is one of the pages. In the panel, he's bleeding out on the floor and she's walking away. He says, go. And he says, you can make it. And she says, no, I can't. And he says, yes. And she says, I can't leave you here like this. And on the bottom, I put, though I am not a hero, I'd save your heart any day. You flip it over. I'm going to do a poem right here probably. I don't know yet. But I'm trying not to fold this over because I use sticky glue or glue stick. Yeah, super stick glue stick. And I don't want it to stick to the same page. So I'm trying to like, you know, hold it while I do this. But here's the next panel. This panel is so cool. See, on the left you have her. She says, Mr. Knight. And then this, it says blam. And it's just him getting stabbed. Oh, or shot, I should say. But it's so awesome. And then I have some wax paper. I have some wax paper on all the pages to make sure they don't stick together. And yeah, that's basically what I have so far. So yeah. And then I have, I'm gonna block her face. I have we took a Polaroid in the mall, those like photo booths. And I put Lo sientos, mi Angela. My angel. I'm sorry, my angel. And then I put here. Fuck. I just fucking. Oh, fuck. I put graffiti letters, my, and then I put sacrifice over it. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, probably tomorrow, I would say. I'll probably go back and I'll probably what's it called? I'll probably go back and redo this all tomorrow. Not redo it, sorry. I'm gonna put a laminated piece of paper over all of it, and so it you know, it won't stick together and all that fun stuff. Yeah, just some collage, some scrapbooking stuff ish. I want to write a poem. I have lots to do tonight. Or not tonight, but tomorrow. But yeah, I miss her a lot. Yeah, the Wolverine comics, I'm really excited for them. I'm really excited for those. Because sorry. Something fucking stuck in my throat. I'm really excited for those because the comics, specifically the ones I bought, are based off of you know, Wolverine's time with Mariko and Jean Grey. And so it's about, you know, his relationship with Mariko and how he tried changing himself to be more honorable like her, but in the end he still is just a beast. You know, he's just a monster, and so he can't change himself, he realizes, and he can't be honored. He can't change himself for someone who he isn't, you know, or he can't change himself for somebody when he isn't that person, you know? And then with Jean Grey, he really loves her. And so what he tries to do is he tries to protect her monsters, but he forgets that he is his own monster, and he invites his own monsters into her life. And he couldn't protect herself. He couldn't protect her from his own monsters. And that is the person that I truly fucking relate to, honestly, the most. Because no matter what I do, I will always be a monster. And no matter how hard I try, someone's gonna get hurt. And it's not gonna be me. But I'm gonna be left with the hurt of them. With the hurt of them being hurt, you know? And that's just how it was gonna be. That's just how it's always gonna be. And yeah. We're going on about what? This is like what? 24 no contact days? I hate it. I hate all of it. I hate all of it. But if this betters our relationship, if this not promises anything, but I don't know. I'm gonna do better each day, and hopefully things get better. I love you a lot. I hope you realize that someday. I really do, because it's really genuine how much I love you. I know I haven't shown you it in the best moments of myself, the best moments of being together, but if I can ask you to do one thing, is just look back on what I said and what I've done, the good things I've done, and ask yourself, did those seem genuine? If yes, thank you, because I genuinely love you, and I wouldn't be going through any of this. I would have blocked you by now if I didn't want you. If I was just another fucking asshole, another fuckboy, another cheater, I would have blocked you by now. I'm learning from you how to love correctly. You've showed me how to love correctly, and I want to reciprocate that love back to you because you deserve it. And I've told you that before. I've told you deserve someone who treats you how you should be treated. Not like shit. Like an angel that you are. And instead of moping around and saying, oh, I'm a monster, shouldn't deserve me, I'm changing so that you do deserve me. I'm changing so that you can get the person that you deserve. And I'm changing so that I can be that person. So that my soul can fill that soul's shoes and be the soul you deserve to be treated better by. I fucking love you. Whoever's watching this, you're loved. The comments are a safe space. We're going strong. I did break the no FAP rule. I think we went 3 days strong, I believe. But we're getting longer. Oh, sorry. I'm YouTube brain rock, go to bed. But we're getting better and better every time. I strive for at least a month of nothing, because that would be truly impeccable. And even if I do hit a month, I don't want to break it then. I want to keep going as much as possible, because I feel like, with discipline is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the more you flex it, the more stronger it gets. And it definitely is getting stronger, but I have high expectations for myself, and I want to be perfect instantly, right? But again, I have to remind myself, don't rush. You know what I mean? Which is crazy, because I think God sent a sign to me saying don't rush, because I was out eating food, and I always eat food at this place, the Mexican place. And I bite into my sandwich. I'm like, hey, Mom, is this chicken pink to you? Is it uncooked? Or is it like cooked blood? Like it's purple, pinkish. And she goes, D, that's raw. Which is crazy because, you know, and I was thinking in my, like, really quick in the restaurant, like, eating in there, I'm like, raw chicken, is this a sign? And I'm like, you know, what would you learn from raw chicken? Don't rush cooking. If you rush it, you get bad results, you get bad food, you can possibly die. So I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe it's a sign from God, you know, maybe I shouldn't rush it. Maybe I shouldn't strive for perfection off the bat. I should, you know, take my time, take my, you know, progress, basically, you know? So I'm gonna keep that in mind as I go, but I hope, I want her back, bro. Like, I just want her in my arms again, just like how we used to be. Eating food, going to bed in my arms. Like, it was fucking heaven. It was heaven. God damn it, dude. I'm going to bed. But, yeah. I love you guys. I love you. And, peace.